All right, so we are now in the recording mode. Okay, so actually this is about KALAM. So the training is about KALAM. I was asked by the deputy deputy director of academic, okay, regarding KALAM for German language teachers and lecturers. Okay, so KALAM is actually the platform learning management system that we are using for blended learning mode. So this is official in UMP. But apart from that, if you are thinking of using other platform, okay, let's say you want to use Google Classroom, you want to use Moodle, Facebook, it shouldn't be a problem, right? But use KALAM from time to time, okay? And then today I'm going to guide you on how to use KALAM. The simplest way that I can help you, okay? So since that you are in front of your laptop or desktop, okay, perhaps we can go to KALAM first. Okay, so how to go to KALAM? You just go to your browser and then type kalam.ump.edu.my and it will bring you to this page. Okay, right. There is another way of you to logging into KALAM, but I'll show you. I'll show it to you afterwards. Okay, right. So once you are on this page, okay, you can use Chrome, you can use Opera, you can use Mozilla, shouldn't be a problem. So just click login. So to log in, use your username and password that you use to log in to UMP portal.
Okay.
Right. So you just click login. I'm sharing with you the screen now. So this is the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So this is my KALAM. So this semester I have two courses registered under me, which is one is public speaking, another one is English for academic communication. So you are supposed to have your own courses registered to you in the particular page. Okay, if you don't have any courses but you are supposed to teach that course this semester, okay, I'll guide you on how to deal with it. Okay, right. So okay, is it okay, clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so first thing that you need to do, right, once you have this layout, okay, you can click on any of the courses. So for today, I'm going to choose this course, public speaking. Right, and it will bring you to this page. If you notice, okay, there are numbers on top of the page. Okay, 52 enrolled students, 0 students completed, 1 in progress, and 51 yet to start. So this is actually the figure that showed the number of students in our class, in our course. Okay, if you have like two or more or two or three sections or more than that, okay, you're going to have the number like maybe hundreds. Okay, I am teaching another course is English for academic communication. We have like 1,000+ students,
Wow.
right? So this is just like information for you that you know that at this moment you have how many students being enrolled to your course. Okay, so what you can do here, all right, is that you can click on turn editing on here. If you see the button at the right hand corner,
Yeah.
okay, you can click on turn editing on, or you can click the gear here is the same, and you click on turn editing on, and it will bring you to this page. So now you are ready to edit the content. Okay, before you start editing the whole thing or putting in your instructional materials, what you can do is that number one, you have to click again the gear, right? And then you click edit settings. This is very important. Before you start putting in all of the materials, your assessment and such in the KALAM, okay, you have to click edit setting first. Okay, and it will bring you to this page, edit course settings. Are you on the same
Okay.
page?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So course full name and course short name is preset. So meaning that the course is attached to you. You're being tagged to the course. So you cannot change this information. If you hover your cursor to this course, to this tab, okay, you cannot do anything here. All right. So you scroll down a bit. Okay, before that, you can click expand all. Okay. So there are several information that you have to fill in here. For example, number one is general. Okay. For general, you can click course visibility to show. So since that we are in the semester, active semester, so you can click show, meaning that the students can access it. If you click hide, the students can go but cannot see the content. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So at this moment, we click show. All right. So course start date. So it will start from the 10th of February until 31st of July. How do I get this information? Okay, you can go to UMP portal. This is the page,
The
right?
calendar, academic calendar, yeah, you mean?
Yeah, academic calendar. You click academic and then you go to academic calendar. And it will bring you to this page. So this is the revised version because of the MCO. So you click download.
So, Julia, I can key in now, yeah, the 10th February.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You can test. You can keep on playing with the features in KALAM at this moment. Okay, but you can remove it later. No worries. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, we're going to start on the 7th of February. Not 7. 7 is Friday. So we take Saturday, Sunday, and 10 is on the Monday. So 10th of
Okay.
February until the last day of the lecture, which is on the 31st of July. All right. So that's why over here it will be ended by the 31st of July 2020.
Okay.
All right. Do not tick the box here. Okay, leave it unticked. Okay, you go down a bit, right? Done with the general part. So let's go to the description. Okay, so where do I get the information from? Okay, I'm sure you have your own teaching plan.
Yeah.
Yes, and we have
Okay.
there the description of the course. We have that.
Yeah, all right.
You
It
can
is
copy
compulsory
paste.
for all of the courses. Okay, so this is the sample of the teaching plan for you at HE 3132 public speaking. So I just copy and paste the information here and then I put it here. Okay, so this is the
Okay.
information that I have, copy and paste. Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
but please
Yeah.
be very careful because if you notice later on, some of the information will be highlighted in blue, the words. So meaning that, okay, it is a linking word, meaning that, okay, let's say you have the word speech planning process, and later on, if I have a module named speech planning process, so once you click to the name, so it will bring you to that particular module. Okay, if you want to unlink the module, so you have to change the name a bit. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So this is the course summary. Done about that. Course image, it is up to you if you want to use any images. Okay, you can upload it here. In this context, normally in our normal practice, we don't upload any of the images. Okay, so you go to the course format. Right. So the format over here, there are several options. If you click on the down arrow over here, you have 4 options: single activity format, social format, topics format, and weekly format. Okay, my suggestion, the best thing that you can do or at this moment is to click on weekly format because it will bring you to week 1 until up to week 14.
It means
Okay.
we can plan the course according to the weeks, not according to the topics, you mean?
Yeah, if you want to arrange it according to the topics, it is up to you. No problem.
Okay,
Okay.
so we need to decide because we have with Miss Julia the same course and different like groups, so we need to decide together either topics or weekly format. Yeah.
Yeah,
What is
okay. If you
advantages, disadvantages? Can you, because also Miss Diane tried to explain to us.
Okay, all right. So if you have like a teaching team, okay, more than one teaching the same course, okay, so it's better for you to discuss first, okay. So in the topics format, it's going to be shorter. Weekly
Sure.
format is going to be longer.
Okay.
Okay, the advantage, one of the advantages in the weekly format, okay, we can also arrange all of the information I mean like in detail. For example, I have my weekly planner here. Okay, if you can see it, this is the weekly planner for the course. So week 1, what am I supposed to do? Week 2, what am I supposed to do? And the rest until week 14. So that's why I am putting all of the information in KALAM according to the weekly format.
Okay.
But I have a question. Do you have one class a week? Because we have classes every single day. So maybe for us would be better to put in the topics because we have like we follow the book. Book has 14 topics. Yeah. And we have the class every day. That's the difference, also the workload. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Don't worry about that because the other course that I'm teaching, all right, we are using topic format. Okay, so no problem. If you think that the course is more suitable to be put under topics format, you can do so. If you think that you want to arrange it according to weekly format, you can do so. Okay, all right. Another thing over here, because for public speaking, we are only meeting the students once a week. Okay, but the other course that I'm teaching, 2412 English for academic communication, we are meeting the students twice a week. So 4 hours in total, contact hours. Okay, so that's why for the other course, we are putting it into topics format. Okay, I'm just
Okay.
showing it to you. So it's better to choose either topics format or weekly format. This thing you have to discuss among you, which one is better. But since that you told me that you have 14 topics and then you are meeting the students every day, okay, so it's better for you to put it into topic format. So no problem over here. Okay.
Miss Julia, any suggestion? Should I put it now or we do it later after the training? How do you think?
I think we should do it later.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Discuss it later, but yeah, I think topic format makes sense for us, but we should discuss later.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's better for you. I mean, like at this moment, okay, I'm just giving you the instruction first, and then later on you can discuss. So it's going to be better. All right. So the rest of the things over here in course format, okay, just leave it like this. Hidden sections are shown in collapse form. Show all sections on one page, okay. And then appearance part, leave it just like this. Okay. Files and uploads. This is for the students to upload their work.
Guys, you see maximum upload size. Can you hire this? More than 10 MB? Oh, not. Yeah, perfect.
Maximum
Okay.
is 20. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Maximum.
It's already enough. Okay,
So
this
if
was
you're
our
asking-
main problem.
Okay, if you're asking the student to record themselves giving a presentation, okay, and then upload it to YouTube and then upload it to KALAM, all right, so this is the maximum limit that you can allow them. So normally like 5 minutes of presentation is going to be to 3 to 5 megabytes, so it shouldn't be a problem. So you can choose the maximum limit.
20, yeah.
We just put it into 10 megabytes, okay? Right, completion tracking, okay. This is for you to check whether the students have completed the course or not. So you can put either yes or no. So it is an option. It is up to you to discuss about it. Okay, so groups mode over here. Right, I noticed, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Abdullah Adnan told me that Julia and Anna, you are having problem teaching the same course, but you have 2 different groups of students. Am I correct? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I will teach you later on how to create group. Okay. So at this
Thanks.
moment, all right, you're welcome. Okay, so at this moment, just leave it like this. Okay, and then leave it blank for role renaming over here. Right, and then once you are done, satisfied with the information, you click save and display. And it will bring you back to this page. Okay, all right. So you are still in the editing mode. Okay. To achieve a blended learning mode in KALAM, you have to have 1 course information, 7 course materials, 3 course activities, and 2 course assessment. So how to look whether you have achieved the blended learning mode or not, you can go to UMP portal again, just log in using your username and password. The head of the e-learning unit, okay, she can look and check whether you have achieved the blended learning mode or not. But what I am showing you right now is actually your individual achievement, whether you have achieved the blended learning mode or not. Okay, right, on this page, you scroll down a bit, on the left hand side of the screen, you can see KALAM.
Okay, yeah.
All right, you click KALAM and it will bring you to this page. So this is me.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, how to check whether you have achieved the blended learning mode or not? You click blended learning individual, the red tab over here.
Okay.
All right, and then you choose the current semester KPM standard format. Okay.
Okay.
And this is the page. All right. So meaning that at this moment, I don't have, meaning all of my courses, okay, it has, all of my courses, it have achieved all the blended learning mode. No problem
Okay.
here. If it is
Yeah.
in the red tab over here, meaning that you miss out certain things. So make sure you have the course information, at least one, okay. What are the course information? What is it? Okay, I will show it afterwards, okay. Learning materials, you should have at least 7. Okay, this can be in the form of PowerPoint, PDF form, Microsoft Word, okay, or you have additional material taken from YouTube, Vimeo, it's up to you. Okay, all right. Online activities, you have to have it 3. Okay, make sure it is online, meaning that the students can answer it in KALAM. Okay, and then you have online assessment, you should have it 2. Okay, so online assessment can be any of the assessment that you have in your teaching plan, okay, and it should be conducted online, and then the students can upload it in KALAM. Right, so 1732. Okay, right, let's go back to the course here. Okay, let's go to number 1, which is the course information. Okay, remember, number 1 is the course information. So in the general information here, all right, this is the course information. Okay, how to deal with this? You just click edit. Remember, make sure that you are still in the turn editing on mode. Okay, so click edit section. Okay, right, you can change the things over here in the boxes, okay, by clicking the custom button. If you didn't click it, it will stay as general. So you just click custom and then you can change the information. Right, the summary of the course is the same as the synopsis of the course. You can take this from the teaching plan.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Restrict access, okay, leave it just like this because you are not stopping it for the students to access the information. So just leave it like this, none, okay, no restriction. So you save the changes. And then it will bring you back to this particular page, still in general information. Okay, if you notice, I have announcements over here and then I have weekly outline. So how to do this thing? All right, so just click add an activity or resource. Okay, the bottom right hand corner of the box, add an activity or resource. Okay, all right, so you can have a forum. Okay, my suggestion, normally what we did in our courses, right, we have assignment for the activities, we also have forum, okay, and also quiz. So you can have these kind of activities for your course, okay, and it is also for the assessment. Okay, remember you need to have 2 online assessment.
Yeah.
All right, so let's say you are asking the students to record themselves giving a presentation, you can do on assignment. Okay, if you have a quiz, all right, maybe like 50 questions, for example, you can click on quiz, right? And then, okay, for example, here, I just show you one example. Let's go for forum. So since that this is the beginning of it, okay, I click on forum, okay, and I click add. Okay, so the forum name, okay, just put it as testing. Okay, and then please introduce yourself. We just click display description. So forum type here. Okay, maybe standard forum. Okay, it is up to you to choose whether it is a Q&A, right? Block-like format. Okay, each person posts one discussion or a single simple discussion. So you can play around with all of the features here. So I just choose standard forum for general use. For me to click expand all. Yeah, availability, you can control the access to the content. So if you want to change the date, you just click enable, okay, and then you can change the date, okay. If you want to leave it open throughout the whole semester, just untick the information here, the box. Okay. Right, maximum attachment size. So for forum is only 10 megabyte. Okay, maximum number of attachments. Okay, it is up to you. So how many students do you have? Maybe like 100, okay, or maybe 10. So it is up to you, right, to decide. Okay, subscription mode, just leave it like this. Okay, discussion locking, also leave it like this. Post threshold for blocking, also like this. Okay, if it is just a forum, okay, and you are not going to give any grade to the students, okay, so leave it like this, right? If you are giving the point, for example, to the students, okay, you can, giving a grade, you can click on point. So maximum grade is 100, and then just deal with this, like, okay, if you have the marking guide or rubric, just choose it. Or if you just like looking at the participation, you can click on simple direct grading. So grade category, put it uncategorized. So this is automatic. Okay, if you want them to pass at certain point, so you just put the marks over here or leave it blank. Okay, for ratings, leave it like this. All right, common module settings, also leave it like this. Restrict access, also leave it like this. Okay, activity completion, meaning that once the students have done with the forum part, they can manually mark the activity as completed. So you have the option of do not indicate activity completion, meaning that you don't want to track their completion. So can manually mark, so meaning that the students can manually mark after they have completed the task. Okay, or show activity as complete when conditions are met. So meaning that maybe you have like certain requirement that the students have to fulfill, then the students can see it as completed. So in this context, I just put it as students can manually mark the activity as completed. Okay, right, expect the completion on. Okay, you can take the enable box over here. So it is up to you if you want to use this feature. In this context, I'm not using it. Okay, competencies, leave it just like this. Okay, and then you click save and display. All right. Okay, so this is testing. Okay, please introduce yourself. It's actually the question. Okay, you can add a new discussion topic. This is the page that you're going to have. So add new discussion topic, subject, introduction. Message is please introduce yourself. Right. So once you have all of the information, this is the question. You just click post to forum. Okay. Right. Then this is me. Okay. If you want to have a look at your course, just go to general information again. Yeah, and it appears over here, testing. Okay, so the students, once they access the KALAM, all right, their own KALAM, okay, meaning that they have been tagged to the courses that they are registered to this particular semester. So once they click on testing, okay, you can inform them, go to general information and then go to testing and answer the question. So the question is, please introduce yourself. So once they click on it, it will bring them to this page, okay, and then they are going to answer the question.
I have one question. What is the difference between, can you go back? Between the yellow box and the box which have no frame?
Okay, if you go to this particular box, right, this is actually the information.
Because is it the difference that the student get an email announcement once you upload information in the yellow box? But they don't get an email when you upload information in the other sections. Is it like this? I'm not sure because I don't receive information once I upload something.
Okay, I have to check back on this thing because, okay, if you notice, this is the latest version of KALAM. They have made some improvement to it. I'm not sure about the yellow thingy over here, but I can ask the person in charge from Center of Instructional Resources and E-Learning, Cyril, regarding this, and then I'm going to post the answer in the WhatsApp group.
Okay,
Is it okay?
so yeah, as far as I know, I just share the information. Once you upload something in the yellow box, the student get informed via email. Once you upload it in the box below, in the other sections for weeks or topics, the student won't receive any email. This is what I find out, but I'm not sure because I can just rely on the feedback of the students, right?
Okay, thank you for the information. I'll double check on that thing and then I'll reconfirm. Okay. All right. Okay, if you notice another thing here, this is a weekly outline. So how to upload the weekly outline? Okay, you click again at an activity or resource. Okay, so you scroll down a bit and here are the links to the resources. Okay, so what you're supposed to do, okay, if you want to click, okay, if you want to add in Microsoft Word, for example, or PowerPoint, or maybe like PDF version of the file of your teaching or weekly planner. So what you can do is that you can click on file. Okay, if you click any of it, okay, on the right hand side is the description. How does it work? Okay, all right, so I click on file because I want to upload my weekly planner again. Okay, this is just a test, I can remove it afterwards. Okay, so I just click file and then I click add. Okay, so I just name it weekly planner. Remember, do not have the same name on the same page. Okay, not only in the same box but all of the page, because if you have the same name, it will bring you to the same content, but actually at the same time you wanted them to look at two different content, so please change the name. All right, so I just change, put it as testing. Okay, and then select files. All right, so what I can do is that double click on the arrow here. Okay, upload the file. So just choose file, click okay, upload file, choose file. Okay, I have the access to this content. Okay, UHE 3132. So this is basically taken from your own desktop, okay, or your own laptop. Okay, all right. So just put weekly planner here. Okay, tick on it and then click open, and it has been put in the option here. And click upload this file. Okay, for appearance part, leave it just like this. Okay, this will appear automatically. Common module settings also the same, restrict access also the same, activity completion also the same, and competency also the same. Okay, and click save and display.
Excuse me, one question about what you said about the naming of the contents. If I use the same name for a content which is already there, will it will I be informed, or is it I have to know myself?
Okay, it will be highlighted in blue.
Okay, yeah.
All right, if you go to general information again, all right, if you go to this page, all right, if you notice all of the information here, that the one that you uploaded, announcement, for example, right, if you have the same name again, let's say I put weekly outline, this is the original version that I've posted earlier, and then the second file that I've just added again today, if I put the name weekly outline, but the content are different, so if I click, if the students click the weekly outline, it will bring to the original one posted earlier.
Yes.
So you have to change the name.
Yes. So okay, yeah, it's okay. Thank you.
So you can change, like maybe weekly outline 1, or this one. Okay, the latest version is weekly outline 2, right? So this is what you can do. Okay. So once you have the information over here, together with some of the what do you call it, attachment, like weekly outline or weekly planner or the teaching plan, if you want to share with the students, okay, you have achieved 1 point for the course information. Okay, that is only for course information. Okay, to remove the things, it's very simple. I just click edit here at the end of the component, and then I just click edit.
Yeah, Moodle.
All right, the same goes to weekly planner too, because this is not what you call it related. I just click edit, delete, and then here we go. So this is the actual one that I have earlier on. Okay, all right. So we have the rest of the things from week 1, week 2 until week 14. Okay, and how to do the second part, which is uploading your learning material. So you should have at least 7, but if you have more, that is better. Okay, so the course material, okay, the learning material can be in the form of PDF, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, YouTube, Vimeo, or the link to other website, and you can put it there. Okay, so the method is still the same, right? So you can change it. Okay, if you want to put the date, it is up to you. And I haven't changed the date yet, okay, because of the revised version. Okay, so you click edit and then edit week. Okay, so if you didn't click custom, all right, if you untick the custom box, it will bring you to only this information. But if you click the custom box, okay, you can change the information. So the summary, introduction to the course, ice breaking, introduction to the course, and the rest of the things, I just took it from this thing, my weekly planner. Okay, so if you are going to what do you call it, put in all the information in KALAM, it's better for you to open KALAM, and at the same time you have the access to your weekly planner, your teaching plan and such, so you don't have to do your tasks twice. Okay,
Or
right.
we have
So
the topics, and it means then instead of weekly, we will have topics. Yeah, the description
yeah,
of the 14 topics. Okay.
yeah. And remember, if you want to put it into topics form, okay, you click custom and then you can change the topic. Maybe topic number 1, introduction. Topic number 2, the rest of the things. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Once you have done, okay, restrict access. Okay, just leave it like this and then click save changes. All right. So you have the information here, the one that you posted earlier. Okay. And then, right, if you notice, this is a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, PowerPoint slides. Right, you can upload any version, no problem. Right, and then this is the link to YouTube video. Okay, and then I have another activity over here. If you notice, okay, reflection here is a forum, and I have another forum here in the announcement. Okay, so I have covered 2 of the online activities that I am supposed to have. Remember 1732. Okay, I have 3. We are supposed to have 3 online activities and 2 assessments. So I already have 2 out of 3 online activities. Okay, to add an activity or resource again, right? If you are thinking of uploading any PDF file, okay, or PowerPoint or Microsoft Word, okay, what you can do is that you can click on file. Then you can add in the things. Okay, I've showed it to you earlier, so you can do that. All right. Okay, let's say if you want to click, if you want to put a link to another website, okay, that you think it is useful for the students to look at it, you can click on URL. Okay, then click add. Okay, so let's say what is the name of the URL? Maybe intro. Okay, just put it like this. Okay, external URL, let's say you open this, okay, just copy and paste it from the Control C, Control V, okay, just click Control C, and then you can copy the whole URL, okay, the whole link, and then you just Control V, and this is the link to the URL, right? Okay, you can put any description if you want to. Appearance wise, leave it like this. URL variables, okay, don't play with this thing because this is quite complicated for me. All right, because if you Yeah, if you look at this, okay, so this is a bit complicated. So just leave it like this. Common module settings also the same. Restrict access also the same. Activity completion also the same. Okay, meaning that you put the students can manually mark the activity as completed, and then competency also leave it like this. Okay, once you have done, just click save and display. All right, so we already have the link. Okay, look at the link in our course. You just click this, scroll down a bit. Okay, when the student look at the introduction part here, and then they click on it, it will bring them to this link. Okay, all right, so this is actually the link that you have posted to them. Okay, this is for URL. Okay, what if I want to put a video, okay, from YouTube? Can I use URL? What do you think?
Basically, yes.
Basically, yes. Okay, but okay, there is a latest feature that you can use in KALAM, whereby you can have the video being played on the same page. If you put only URL, okay, if you choose URL, the students have to click on it, and then the video will be played in a different window or different tab.
Yeah,
Okay,
redirected.
yeah, okay. So to have it being displayed on the same page, meaning in KALAM itself, okay, what you can do is that you click at an activity or resource here, you scroll down a bit, look for page. Okay, you click on page, you click add. Okay, so let's say I put it as what is public speaking, right? You can put the description here, right? Where to put the URL, okay? You just go to content. Let me expand all of the things over here. Okay, for general, you can really put it as testing. Okay, but to have the video being played on the same page, you go to content. Okay, I already have the YouTube link here. So just copy it, Control C, then go to this page, Control V. So I already have the link here. Okay, but it is not done yet. What you're supposed to do, you highlight all of the link and click insert or edit link. So you click insert or edit link here, and it will bring you to this pop-up. Make sure you have the link being displayed. If it is not, you need to copy and paste it again here. So you can leave it just like this. Okay, this is the most important one that you are supposed to have, and you click update. Okay, scroll down a bit. Appearance, leave it like this. Common module settings, leave it like this. Restrict access, also leave it like this. Activity, completion, competencies. Okay, so once we are done, we click on save and display. And voila, the video is there. Okay, if you just use URL, it is going to be only a link, and then the video is going to be played on a different window or a tab. Okay, but if you use the page features, okay, the video will be appeared on the same page in KALAM, so that will be better. All right, so we go back to this thing, one. Okay, so the students are going to see the same thing, what is public speaking. So once they click on what is public speaking, it will bring them to this page, still in KALAM, and then they can watch the video. So I just click on play button there, and yeah, this is the thing. Okay, so that is how you can do with YouTube video. Okay, because previously people keep on using the URL features, okay, instead of using page, and then the video is going to be played on a different window. So this
May
is
I
how.
ask you if there is a task to that video in the description, we can put already the task like answer the questions or whatever. If we have the task to that video, where we
Okay,
should make that.
all right, let's say what is public speaking, right? Okay, this is the video that they have to watch. Okay, so in the description for the video, you can write, okay, please watch the video until the end, and after that answer a question. Okay, so the question can be, added like this. So you just click add an activity or resource. Okay, so maybe it is in the form of feedback or maybe a forum. Okay, so you just click forum and then click add. Okay, so the topic is what is public speaking again. Okay, remember, do not have the same name, so you just put in the forum at the end of it. Okay, all right. Give your opinion in the video. This is just a description.
Okay, okay.
Okay, you scroll down a bit and then save and display. Leave the whole things blank. Okay, the same thing. Okay, and then you just add a new discussion topic. Okay, so feedback on video. Sorry, right there. Right, again, what is the message? Okay, so what is your understanding? Okay, so this is the question, and then you just click post to forum.
Okay, so I see there is no like we can in one folder can be the video, can be the PDF or the files, and so here we kind of create like different categories, yeah.
You can, okay. How you can do that thing is that actually, okay, all right, let's say for example here, this is what I'm doing. So after they have watched the video, they have to answer the thing in the forum. Okay, or you can choose folder. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so it's like more organized. For example, to this video, we have different
Yes.
tasks. We have also links or PDF files to upload. Okay, folder.
Yeah. Yes, correct. So you can click folder, you can have the video and the question to the forum at the same page.
One question.
Yeah.
If I make a video, if I record a video myself, where would I upload it and how is it called? Is it just any file? I would choose a file, or what would I choose to upload?
Okay.
If it's not from YouTube, but from my computer.
Okay, if it is from your computer, so you can click file.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so click file because the file support like all of the format, okay, HTML file, PDF, Word, PowerPoint. So you can just use file, and if it is your own video recording, okay, you can just click add, and then it's the same procedure.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. All right. So you can use the folder feature if you want to have everything being put under one particular folder. So what I'm showing you right now is that you have like two different, things being put on the same page. So you always have the option. Okay. All right.
But I'm sorry, it will be count like also different activities in one folder, or just one folder is like a one activity. That's the problem. Or how do you count these points? Yeah.
Okay, right. Because if it is a folder, it's going to be put like in one particular thing, the whole thing. Okay. My suggestion for the blended learning mode, okay, what you can do is that you can have it both. I mean, a folder and also like what I'm doing right now, because the system will capture what you have posted. For example, here, if you're using the forum features, that is going to be an activity. If you choose on assignment, that will be considered as assessment. If you have quiz, okay, for example here, all right. If you're using assignment, that will be considered as assessment. If you're using, where's the quiz? Yeah, quiz, it will be considered as assessment as well. So it will support, it will be considered as you have two of the online assessment being conducted in KALAM. So for assessment, my suggestion, choose assignment and also quiz. For activities, you can have attendance. Attendance is very simple. You just need the students to tick whether they attended, or you can manually attend it. Okay, tick it, right? Click chat. Okay, it's like more chatting thing. Okay, normally for activities, what we do is that we are using feedback and forum. So you can have this thing, okay? Remember, for online activities, you need to have at least 3. So if you want to have more, no problem, okay, but make sure that you have achieved at least 3. So meaning that you have at least 3 forums for the students to discuss. Okay, it can be put in different week or in different topics.
Okay, okay.
You
Right.
mean 3 different, or can be 3 times the same type?
Okay, let's say this is week 1. This is introduction to the course. Okay, I wanted them to watch the video on introduction to public speaking anxiety, and also reflection here. Okay, once they have watched all of the video and also read the slides here, I want them to answer the question. Okay, this is the question, right? 2 questions, right? And then they click reflection. That is considered as one activity. Then if you go to, for example, let me scroll down a bit. Okay, week 9, I have speaking impromptu. Okay, so they have to read the notes, okay, PowerPoint notes over here, and then they have to give their own answer to this question. So this is considered as the second activity. So meaning that the forum, the same thing, okay, the forum features, you can use it for different topics.
Yes, yes.
Okay? Right, and you need to have at least 3, remember that.
Yes, you said 3 activities, and you recommend to use forum and
Wait, forum and feedback.
and feedback.
Yeah. For assessment,
It will be seen like a real. It will be like a real forum online where all the people talking at the same time will be. It will be like that, or like I get the feedback from the single student, or it's really forum where you see all the students talking to, or how.
okay, all right. If you choose on forum features, okay, it's going to be like everyone in the class will be accessing the same thing and then responding to the question. So you can see, like, let's say you have 30 students, so all the 30 students are going to respond to the question. So I mean, like the discussion can be like what do you call it? Prolonged in the sense that
Open discussion that visible to everyone, or only visible to the teacher.
okay, it can be with everyone. You can be the manager. I mean, like you can look at the content. I mean, facilitate the discussion. Is it clear?
Can you repeat once again, because you stuck in.
Okay. All right. If you choose forum, meaning that all of the students can discuss among each other, okay, and you can facilitate the discussion. I mean, you can join the discussion or you can just observe. So that is
Okay,
forum,
okay.
not individual
Yeah.
kind of answer. Okay. The same goes to chat actually. Okay, if it is a chat features, okay, everyone will be joining it. So it is similar like forum, but the display will be a bit different. Okay, but if it is feedback, it will be individual.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so let me remove
Feedback
this thing.
considers to be activity. Feedback also considers to be the activity, yeah?
Yeah, can be considered as an activity. So normally we use feedback and forum for all of
It
other.
means actually that we can open for each topic the forum if they have any questions or discussion, and we can discuss in German language.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah, you can.
it can be open to any. I mean, like, okay, let's say you posted a particular question, and then somehow the question is related to other questions, so it can be open like that.
Okay, thanks.
Right. Before I forget, I need to remove these things. I'm afraid the teaching team will be confused with what I have added recently. Okay, so just remove it. Okay, so are you clear about the activities? I mean, the learning material.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so we have covered course information. We have covered the learning material. You need to have 7 of it. Okay, so if you can see over here, learning material, I have PowerPoint and then video 1, 2, 3, 4. This is only in week 1, and then I have another PowerPoint here and a video, YouTube video. So it brings to 6. Okay, another PowerPoint here, 7. Okay, this is an assignment actually. Okay, this is an assessment. So another one over here, 8. So basically you can have more than 7 for the learning material. But the minimum number is 7. So you need to have at least 7. Okay, so we have done with the learning material. And are you clear about online activities?
Yes, yes. Okay,
All right.
forum, feedback, chat, yeah.
Yeah, you can put it throughout the whole week. I mean, like, the whole 14 weeks. So you can put it in different topics. It is up to you. All right. Okay, and then online assessment. Okay, for online assessment, normally we use assignment and quiz. Okay, so let's say we scroll down a bit. Okay, I have a quiz here. All right, and then I just click quiz. Okay, so I don't have any question yet. Okay, in the quiz section. So what you can do once we have created the link. Okay, where is the quiz? Right, I have it in week 6. Okay, just at the settings. Okay, I have the information here. You can choose on timing, right, to open the quiz and then to close it, meaning that the students, if the students access the quiz later on, after the due date, they cannot access the content, okay, or the question. Okay, you can also click on enable here to allow for time limit. Okay, if it is 1 hour and 30 minutes, just click on 1 hour. No, if it is 2 hours, okay. So put it into, oh yeah, you have version here, weeks, days, hours, minutes, and seconds. So if it
Oh,
is 1 hour, just put 1 hour. If it is 2 hours, put it 2 hours. Okay. But normally, okay, maybe it's going to be like 1 hour and 30 minutes. For KALAM, it can only play at being hourly arranged. So meaning that if it is 1 hour 30 minutes, you put it to 2 hours. All right. So this is enable. If you are going to enable it, okay, remember to tick the box. Okay, for grading part, yeah, we are not, okay, I'm so sorry, I'm not really familiar with the grading part here because I'm more into Google Classroom. Because if you notice, if you're using Google Form, you can straight away mark the quiz.
yeah.
So I'm sorry, I cannot help you on this part, but I'll try to find a video, the simplest video that you can watch later on, and I'm going to share with it about it in the WhatsApp group, so that on the grading part you can watch on the video, and then how to do the grading in KALAM. Okay, so the layout, right? New page, every question. Okay, leave it just like this. This is automatic. Okay, review options. So meaning that once the student have answered all of the questions, so they can do this thing. Okay, right. Overall feedback. You can have the overall feedback. Okay, restrict access over here is actually for the grouping part, which I'm going to share with you later on how to create a group. Okay. Completion and competency. Okay, once you have done, click save and display. All right, and as you notice, you don't have any question yet. So what you're supposed to do, you click on edit quiz. Okay, it bring you to this particular page. Okay, on the right hand side, okay, you have add. The maximum grade is 100. So you just click add. You click add a new question. Okay, so it bring you to this option. Okay, so normally quiz we have maybe like multiple choice, okay, MCQ or true or false. So it is up to you to choose it. Okay, I choose one, multiple choice, I click add. Okay, so category, you can put it under default for quiz, okay, instead of UHE 3132, because quiz, this is only for that particular quiz. If you put it under default for UHE 3132, it's going to be appear in general. Okay, if you want to have the questions only designated for that particular quiz, you click on quiz 2. Okay, over here, because I have tested it earlier, So it appears as 2. If you just try it for 1, it's going to be only quiz. So if you have like 2 different quizzes, okay, so maybe you can put quiz 1 and quiz 2. So you can click on it later. Okay, so what is the question name? All right, default mark and such. Okay, so question name, I have the question over here. Where's the question? Okay, say for example, just copy and paste it. Sorry, this is, you're supposed to put it as question 1. Okay, just paste the question here. Okay, I remove the numbering part. Okay, the mark, default mark is 1. If you have, let's say maybe 1 question 2 marks, so you can change it. Okay, general feedback, it's up to you to fill it in. Okay, 1 answer only, shuffle the choices. Okay, meaning that different students will have different what do you call it, option being showed to them. So meaning that if they're sitting next to each other, right, if they look at the question, the option will be different. Okay, so number the choices. Okay, I just choose, it is up to you to choose 1 2 3 or ABC. Choose ABC. Okay, answers, you just put it here. I have the answers in the question. Okay, this is the answer. Just copy and paste it, remove the number, pick choice number 2. Okay, let's say you have only 2 options, right? So which one is the correct one? All right, let's say you look back at the question. This is the question. So the second option is the correct one. So you click the grid part, click the box here, the arrow, and you put 100%, meaning that this is the correct answer. Okay, once you have done, you scroll down, okay, to the bottom part of it, the page, right? Leave it just like this, okay, and then you click Save Changes. Right, so this is your first question. Okay, so yeah, this is a bit tedious because you have to repeat the same thing again. Let's say you have 50 questions, so it will take some, yeah, not some time, yeah, most of your time to do it. Okay, all right, so this is how you can deal with quizzes. Okay, for quiz feature in KALAM, so you have to do it like this. Okay, remember one, yeah, remember if you,
Yeah.
yeah, time consuming. Okay, all right, so let's say if you have all of the questions being posted here, let's say 50 questions, do not forget to click save. If you forgot to click save, then if you go back to the quiz, it won't appear. Okay, so done with this thing. So I click on week 6 again. I go back to the page. This is week 6. Okay, once I click on quiz, click on preview quiz now. So this is how it looks like for the student. Okay, right? So let's say it has been shuffled. If you notice, A is actually being placed at B in the editing part that I've done earlier, but it has been shuffled. Okay, so let's say I just answer it as B. I click finish attempt. Okay, submit and all finish, meaning that the students, okay, return to attempt, meaning that we are allowing the students to keep on doing it, okay, within that time frame. If you allocated 2 hours for them to finish the quiz, so they have to make sure that they are able to answer all of the questions within 2 hours. Okay, but they can be allowed to attempt answering the questions as many as they want, but within the time frame. Okay, so let's say I am satisfied with the answers, so I click submit it all and finish. Okay, all right, so no marks given because I got all it incorrect. So the actual answer is, take a deep breath and visualize your success. So because I choose B, the actual answer is A. Right, this is for the students display. Okay, right, this is for quiz. All right, okay, Any question?
So far, no. So assignment will be easier to do than the quiz. Quiz is,
Yeah,
takes so much time.
correct. Okay. So, what kind of assignment that you have for the German language courses?
For example, to write an essay to some written task, for example, or to listen to something and answer the question right or wrong, or read the text and answer the questions if it's right or wrong, or the grammar, for example, to put the correct form.
So, meaning that they have to record them. Is it?
Record? No.
Oh,
They don't need to record them.
they don't need to record, meaning that they have to answer the questions. Okay.
Yes, right. But there is also speaking task.
Okay.
For example.
Okay, if you click on assignment here, okay, let's say for example, all right. So let's say speaking. Okay, you put the description here. Right, the students. Okay, you can have. If you have the questions, okay, being put in a different form, so you can put it here. Submission time, okay, submission types, you can choose online text or file submission. So if you want the students to record themselves speaking to that particular question, okay, meaning that they have to answer the question and they have to speak in German language, so you can allow them to have file submission. So the students can record and then later on they can upload the recording in the assignment. So if it is not,
I have one question. I think Miss Diane, you explained to us, yeah, that if they write essay, it means and they submit just online, that then like small letters and you copy paste onto the Word and then you correct it in the Word. But also if they write something, they can like file submission, and it means the Word doc I will receive from them to my UMP email. Yeah, that's the difference.
Oh yeah, correct.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you can use assignment for speaking assessment. Okay, so quiz is a bit like time consuming, but you can do, you can use the assignment features for the speaking assessment. Okay, so we have done and we have covered online activities, and we have also covered the online assessment. Okay, just remove this thing first. Okay, I have to edit the quiz later on. Okay, right. Is it clear? Since that we have covered.
So regarding the assessment, only assignment and quiz, yeah?
Yeah, only assignment and quiz. Because the system administrator, okay, at this moment, he will be looking only at assignment and quiz.
Okay.
Okay, so we have covered 1732. Any question before we move on to the things on, what do you call it, creating a group?
I'm fine. I don't have questions.
I'm fine as well.
All right, okay. So how to create group? Okay. So in participants part here, if you notice, once you log into KALAM, okay, you can see the participants, right? Okay, you click on participants.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have the list of students here, right?
Yes, we have.
Okay, all right. You click on this gear, and click groups. Okay, so it will bring you to this page. So I can delete. Okay, so if you notice, right? Okay, if you notice, you have the options of edit group settings, delete selected group, create group, auto create groups, and import groups. Okay, what you're supposed to do, because I already created it earlier, all right, what you're supposed to do, you click on create group.
Okay, what do we see now? The someone from PT.
Okay.
Yes, they created 3 groups, but actually we need just 2 groups.
Okay, so let's say let's go back. I mean, okay, never mind. I just show it first to you. Okay, how to create group, right? So let's say this is group A, for example. Okay, you can have the description. The enrollment key over here. So meaning that only the students with the enrollment key can join the group. Okay, meaning that let's say if you forgot to add them to the group and then they want to join the group later on, okay, so you give them the enrollment key and then they can key in the enrollment key and they can join the group. Okay, so in this context, I just put it like 1, 2, 3. This is like a password. Okay, if you have 2 different groups, so the password shouldn't be the same. You have to change the password. Okay, group messaging, meaning that you can allow them to message each other, right? Okay, and then new picture, if you want to have a group name together with the picture, you can choose this feature. Okay, and then I click save changes. Okay, oh sorry, this enrollment key is being used. All right, so I just change to 789. Click enter. This is supposed to work. Yeah, done. Okay, so you can see group A now. Right, and then how to add my students to group A. So I just click on group A. Okay, if you notice testing, okay, 5 here, I have already put 5 names over here under this particular group. So if I want to have, okay, let's say I have 2 groups, okay, group A over here, and then I want to add in new students to this particular group, I just click on this group and then go to add or remove users.
Okay.
Okay, and then I have the list of the students who registered for this course this semester. Okay, so I just like, for example, I choose, okay, this one, this name, and then put it to this group. Okay, and then, all right, or you can also on the keyboard, okay, you just press the control button. Okay, I want to add 4 more students. Okay, Hana Shakira, Israhman, Kevin, and Kevin S. Okay, so I have highlighted the 4 names here by clicking the control button on your keyboard. Okay, and then I just click add. So all the 5 names have been added to this particular group. Okay, so done about this. I just click back to groups. So now I have group A consisting of 5 students. Okay, and then testing group consisting of another 5 students. Okay, if you remember, okay, done with this thing. Okay, let's go back to UHE 3132. Okay, if you remember, let's say go to reflection part here. This is a forum. Okay, right, you notice this thing, no groups, click to change. Okay, and click on this feature and then it will be separate groups. Okay, so how to deal with this, meaning that, okay, only certain group can access this content. So you click edit settings. Okay, you scroll down to restrict access. Okay, and then add restriction. Okay, bring you to this pop-up. Click group. Okay, and then you choose. So you have the option here. So that particular content can be accessed only for that particular group. Okay, let's say I choose group A, and then student must match the following. Okay, right click must, and then add restriction. Done. Okay, save and display. I go back to the course content. Right, separate groups here, only group A. Right, so I'm looking at the answers from group A. If I go back to the course content here, right, it is restricted, the content. I mean the question. Okay, you can put it under for the content and also for the activities. So it is stated as restricted, not available unless you belong to group A. So meaning that only the students in group A can access the question or the content. This is
It means every single time if we divide into topics, yeah, we need to add this restriction every single time then.
Okay, let's say for example the content you can have it in general. Okay, but maybe for the activities and assignment, okay, or assessment,
Yeah.
I want to have it being separated to two different groups. Okay, since that you have two different
Yes.
groups,
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
So this is what you can do. Okay, so remember, name it properly. Okay, reflection 1 belongs to group A. Reflection 2 belongs to group B. So you cannot put reflection for both groups because it's going to be in general form. So you just need to name it accordingly. So reflection A for group A, reflection B for group B, for example.
Or like Anna and Julia to name the, yeah.
Yeah. For example, this is just an example. So let's say if you want to give them an activity to do to complete after they have watched the video relating to related to the content, course content, for example, okay, they can. You have to create, okay, two different. I mean the same content but two different name. Okay, maybe forum A and forum B. Forum A it is meant for group A. Forum B it is meant for group B. So you have to do the restriction. I mean, you set whether it belongs to certain group or not.
Okay, so it means Miss Julia and me will see the same, yeah, the same, but the student will see the different, and every single time when I post my task, I need to restrict to my student. Only
Yes.
this option.
Yes. Okay, it will appear in general, all right? But, okay, meaning that the students can see forum A and forum B. But if they didn't belong to group A, they cannot access forum A.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is how it works. Right. So since that we are practicing open sources, I believe the contents should be the same, but for the assessment and also the activities, you can put it into several different groups. So in this context, you have two different groups, so you can put it into two different groups. But make sure do that you have the same question, okay? You name it properly. So if it is forum A, it belongs to for forum A. For forum 1A, let's say you're going to have like 3 forums, okay? So forum 1A is for group A, and then forum 1B is for group B. Okay, if you have the second forum, forum 2A for group A, forum 2B for group B. Something
But
like
actually, we can do the one forum for all of them, even though we have a different groups, because we really teach, we follow one teaching plan, but we have completely different groups.
Yeah, you can do like that, okay? Because some participants, okay, for the training, asked before this, okay, just to share with you, before this, in KALAM, you can have separate groups. Okay, for example, UHE 3132, okay, you are going to be given your own group. I mean, like, let's say I'm teaching 31G, section 31G, so I will only have access to 31G. The students will also have the access to 31G, but the content will be the same. Okay, and I can upload any additional material to my particular group, not the others. Okay, previously.
Then my question is, and how then the UMP will evaluate us if, for example, me and Miss Julia, we just post, we don't make restriction, but we post, how they will see, they see on the activities, like they will see what I post and what she posts. What?
Okay, right. For your information, the blended learning mode over here, 1732, it only caters to one course. So regardless how many of you teaching the same course, as long as you have 1732, you fulfill the requirement, then you have achieved the blended learning mode.
Okay, so the course being evaluated, kind of, not the lecturer, yeah?
Yeah, not the lecturer, but, okay, but they are assessing on the frequency of you getting into KALAM?
All right.
Okay, so the Center of Instructional Resources and E-Learning, they will be looking at the frequency of you getting into KALAM, how many times you getting into KALAM for that particular semester.
Okay.
Okay,
We will
at the moment,
definitely complete then the requirements.
So
at
as I
this
understand,
moment, no punishment. It's just that they are looking at the traffic, okay, whether you use KALAM or not.
Okay.
as I understand, is mostly a quantitative evaluation,
Yeah,
meaning the number of actions that you take,
yeah,
right? Not
quantitative, yes.
necessarily the quality of your content.
Yes. Okay. Not at
Okay.
this moment, not the quality of the content. Okay. When we are talking about the quality on the of the content, it is supposed to be under the jurisdiction of the course coordinator, because in our practice in Dell Department of English Language, what we did was, okay, every semester you're going to be assigned to a course. Okay, and then we have the course coordinator, and we're going to discuss about the content, everything that you're going to be, you're going to post in KALAM, for example. All the assessment, we are going to vet the questions. Okay, we're going to look at the question type, and then whether it is suitable for the students or not. And the same goes for the what do you call it, instructional materials. So we cannot simply upload any materials, okay, unless it is relevant and it is suitable for the rest of the students.
Okay. Miss Julia, I am the course coordinator, so everything is fine, eh?
Okay.
So supervisor, so we can do it together.
Yeah. Okay. We are, what do you call it, enriching on the part of collaborative learning. So we are learning at the same time. So we are facilitating the learning process. So it's better to have somebody else to look at our course content. Okay. And at the same time, we can improvise on the content itself. So this is what do you call it, work together kind of thing.
Teamwork, yeah.
Yeah. Teamwork. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Is it clear?
So far, yeah.
All right. So, do you have any other question? I think I have covered most of the things that you need to know, and hopefully after this, okay, when we are talking about the blended learning mode, when the head of e-learning unit presenting the findings, okay, the percentage, okay, hopefully German language is not going to be categorized under courses that has not achieved blended learning mode. Is it okay?
Yeah, this is always the case. I mean, we
Yeah.
always upload something in order to to get the blended mode, but this is the first semester we actually use it.
No problem, Diane. Okay, because I'm sharing my own experience as well. KALAM is just one thing. Okay, I just make sure that I have achieved the blended learning mode. Okay, the course, me and the team. All right. At the same time, I'm using Google Classroom. I'm using Facebook, the one that I think more feasible for the students. If you're asking the students whether they like KALAM or not, the answer is going to be not really, because of the user interface. So I'm more into Google Classroom, because in Google Classroom, if they submitted their essay, for example, I can straight away annotate the answers. I can just check, and then I can mark the paper straight away, and then it will be sent back to the students online. I don't have to print it back.
I have been using personally in this 1.5 months now the Google Drive and Google Classroom. It was perfect, so nice,
Yeah.
customer-friendly interface, and it's very nice to mark the papers and to make comments and everything. Students, it never worked before, but it was so easy to adjust to that. So easy.
Yeah, agreed. Because I'm also one of the Google certified educator, so yeah, I prefer to use Google. Right, let's say the students submitted their, let's say, outline or maybe the essay. I can mark the paper straight away without
Yes.
printing, and then I can, so it will be easier. And yeah, in Google itself, you can have many apps being embedded.
Yeah, users friendly, and they are so creative now also with Google, and PDF is so easy to do everything online.
Yeah, agree with you. All right, so you have the options, but make sure KALAM, because this is a learning management system being used by UMP. So make sure that you have achieved the blended learning mode 1732, And then apart from that, if
Okay.
you think of using other platform, no problem.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
All right, you're welcome. Okay,
Thank you, Rafael.
Thank you very much.
you're welcome. Okay, so if you have any other question later on, okay, maybe you're stuck somewhere, all right, feel free to contact me. You have my phone number, okay, and then you can WhatsApp me, and then I'll try to reply to you as soon as possible. Or maybe let's say you forgot something. Okay, this thing is recorded, so it'll be shared to you later on. And then if you need me to do something else, I mean like recording for certain other parts, maybe for Google Classroom or maybe using Google Form for assessment, okay, I can record it for you and then I can share it with you. You can
Great, great.
yeah, so I'm willing to help, right? No worries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I believe that's all.
Terima
Thank you.
kasih. Thanks a lot for your help.
Thank you for your time. Almost 2 hours with me today. Okay. Hopefully, I'm hoping that this is going to be a very fruitful kind of things for you. So see you guys again. Okay, when the semester open. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe it's going to be in July. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Thank
Stay safe.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Thank you
Have
very
a
much.
nice day. Bye bye.
You too. Bye.